Ladies and gentlemen, this is your YouTuber speaking, also known as slASMRey.VA, and I am here to announce that we have hit 1,000 subscribers. And as I promised, I'll be making a Q&A for 1K. Okay, but first of all, I would like to thank you all so much. A million thanks wouldn't be enough to thank you all. I love you guys so much. I started this channel, quote unquote, from scratch, like with nothing at all, and not knowing what to do. I was just doing this channel for fun, and then people love it. Like, people love what I do, and I was like, wow, I never knew that I was gonna blow up. And in the next few months, that at this point I thought that I would just reach 100 subscribers, but I love you guys. I love you guys so much, and thank you all for the love and support. Okay, so let's get started with this Q&A. This first question is by Leo Jacobs. Why did you first start doing YouTube? I was interested in ASMRs, but at first I thought like doing mukbangs, when people eat like an entire feast in one video, and then I realized I don't eat much. No, I don't have an eating disorder or anything, but I just don't eat much, guys. I am not gonna eat an entire feast in one video, or I would, blow up. And then I started, maybe there are other types of ASMRs that I can do. And then I discovered role play ASMRs. Okay, and if you guys can like go to my first ever videos, they were just blank, like girlfriend listeners and stuff like that, not a character. And I thought, I was like, you know what, these are pretty boring, so what should I do? And then I was in the middle of playing Little Nightmares, and I was like, there are no Little Nightmares ASMRs. I've seen Danganronpa, I've seen Yandere Girls, I've seen Doki Doki Literature Club, but there are no Little Nightmares ASMRs, and here I am. So yeah. Okay, so next question is, when your next video is going up? Soon, darling, soon. I love your vids. I love you more. Okay, so next question is by Avrilia Beebles. If Mono grows up to be the thin man, do you believe that Six might grow up to be the lady? Some fans theorize that the lady might be Six's mother or Six's future self, like Mono was. That's a pretty good theory. I mean, do I believe in that? Do I believe in that? But I don't know. Should I believe in that? But okay, if the lady is truly Six's mother, then Bandai Namco might, laugh at us and be like, no, it's her future self. So maybe, perhaps, that's my answer, is perhaps. This next question is by Lily the Gamer. What was the first thing that inspired you to do YouTube? ASMRs, obviously, and the Little Nightmares game itself. So yeah, what was I planning on posting as a first video? Roleplay audios that are not video game characters, apparently. That was my first video ever, and maybe we can do a collab sometimes. Yeah, sure. I'll consider that. Yeah, sure. Of course, I would love to. Okay, this next question is by Hearts for EOS. Do you enjoy doing these Mono X Listener ASMRs videos for the entertainment of your subscribers? If so, what inspired you to make these audios? I've mentioned in my other ASMR, my first ASMR Q&A, what inspired me to make these audios is the game itself. Come on, guys, that's obvious. Okay, the game itself, Little Nightmares. I love Mono. You guys love Mono. I love Six. You guys love Six. Kind of salty of what she did, but hey. So yeah. Do I enjoy doing these Mono and Listener ASMRs? Of course I do. I do enjoy it. I mean, I talk to myself all the time. Why not as Mono? Okay, so yeah, I do enjoy making these Mono X Listener ASMRs for the entertainment of my subscribers. But hey, at first I I just do it for fun, like for me to listen to, and day by day people love it and people love what I do. So I was like, wait, no way, ain't no way people love this. So yeah, I am so happy that you guys love what I do and love the content that I make. So okay, this next question is by Mina Shido. Do you have any tips for voice acting? I want to be a voice actor too. Drink lots of tea. that's I'm sorry, that's all the advice that I can give you. Yeah, drink lots of tea, and instead of sugar, use honey. I mean, that's what I usually do anyway. Every morning before I go to school, I have like breakfast, and then with a side of hot tea with honey instead of sugar. So yeah. And this next question is by Sin Watcher. What gave you the idea of the school AU? Actually, it was my idea to do a school AU, but suddenly there was a request by a viewer. I can't remember her name. Sorry. A request for bullied six, for bullied six listener. Protective mono. Yeah, that it was that video. So yeah, the school AU. So I thought like, what if mono 6, 7, and 5, aka Raincoat Girl, go to the same school with, the bullies and stuff, also known as, wait, what are the names? Oh, Benny, Truls, and Jennifer. That would be a cool concept. And I was like, you know what? You guys love it, and so do I. This next question is by Thunderworm Gotcha. Why do you think six dropped mono? I'm just curious. Okay, so I have a theory in my head when I played the game back in 2021. So we all know that Thin Man is mono, right? He kidnapped past six as revenge for dropping him in the signal tower. Now I know that might make sense, might not to you guys, but hear me out. When the game makers purposely made Mono take off his paper bag during his final battle with Thin Man, aka himself. So it's kind of like when Mono was dangling out into the signal tower's abyss before falling into his demise. No, not demise, his fate. Six kind of got a closer look at his face, if that makes sense. Yeah, Six got a closer look at his face. Wait, and she probably thought like, you know what? I know you. You're him. So I thought like maybe Six didn't want to take the risk of taking her future kidnapper into the world with her. So I mean technically it's her fault that Mono became Thin Man in the first place, but Six doesn't know that. Yeah, she doesn't know that. So yeah. Do I hate and love Six. I love Six because she's the first Little Nightmares character that I played back in 2014, and yeah, after what she did to Mono, I don't know, I'm beginning to having second thoughts. Okay, this next question is by Go Crazy. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. What are your thoughts on Little Nightmares, and have you played it? And who is your favorite character? Also, what made you start doing ASMRs? What are your thoughts on Little Nightmares? Of course I played it. Of course I played it. If I've never played it, I would never started this channel in the first place. Who is my favorite character? My boy Mono. My boy Mono. What made me start doing ASMR? I don't know. I just like it. What inspired me to do it is the game itself, Little Nightmares. But what made me start doing like ASMRs in general are probably roleplay audios by other YouTubers. Okay. This next question is by non-binary brat. Okay, you have 3 questions. What editing app do you use for your audios? I use this app called InShot, but I use it just to edit the audios. And yeah, I use an app called InShot. So yeah. How do you record your audios? With my trusty microphone right here. And where do you get your sounds like the rain and stuff? Okay, to explain that, I get my sound effects from a website called Epidemic, like opening doors, close the doors, and stuff like that. But majority of my music and sound effects are from the Little Nightmares game sound files and soundtrack. You can find those soundtracks on YouTube actually just to listen. And I love the Little Nightmare soundtrack. So yeah, I use some of the soundtrack and music in my ASMR audios. Rain though, okay, funny story. The rain sound effect, I got it from my own my when it was raining in my house. Okay, so it was on a Saturday morning, and then it's raining outside, so I went outside to my balcony and whipped out my recorder and be like, I'm gonna record the rain. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this next question is by KB. Has someone ever recognized your voice in public? Like, hey, you're slASMRey. If so, what did you say? Um, Thankfully, no one. Okay, thankfully, no one so far. But does family count though? You know what? Yes. It was my cousin. Yeah, it was my cousin. I mean, has someone ever recognized my voice in public? At least it wasn't, someone I'm related to. Like, I trust my family more. And some strangers don't recognize my voice in public. Thankfully, that's thankfully. So, yeah, someone recognized my voice. It was my cousin. It was during a family reunion, and we were having a feast, and then I saw her with her headphones listening to one of my Little Nightmares audios. And about an hour later, we were having a sleepover, like playing video games in her room, and I got sleepy. And when I get sleepy, I get this like deep, raspy, tired voice, and then she stared at me. She stared at me like, and then I asked her, oh, what's wrong? And then she was like, nothing. And in my head, I went like, shoot. Okay, yeah. And number 2, feel free to skip this question if it's too personal. Are you single? I'm sure some of you guys saw my relationship update short in my YouTube shorts. I am currently single. So yeah. Y'all heard my breakup story. So number 3, what grade are you in? I am in my senior year in high school. Currently searching for like jobs and signing up for universities and stuff. Number 4, what's your favorite cupcake flavor? Okay, that's random. Taro. Taro, or some people like to call it ubes. Okay, yeah, taro. I love taro. Okay, so this next question is by The Override. What was your reaction when 6 dropped mono at the end of the game? Speechless, flabbergasted, shook with multiple Ks, shook, betrayed, almost heartbroken. It wasn't even a heartbreak. It's like a hard crack. So yeah. This next question is by Angelina Arnett. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry. Number 1, how busy are you with videos and stuff? No pressure. Okay, as I've mentioned before, guys, if content are pretty slow, it could mean like I'm busy with school, signing up for scholarships and universities, or family, or I'm currently giving my latest ASMR some time for attention. Like I don't want to post an audio and suddenly I post another one and people would start loving the other audio rather than the other one. So I like to give each of my audios a chance to shine, you know. So yeah. What got you interested in Little Nightmares? Okay, so I'm a big fan of like gamers such as Corey Kenshin, Cub Scouts, Lorenside, Gloom, 8-Bit Ryan, Dashy, and I saw them playing Little Nightmares, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna download them. That was back in like 2014, 2016 when I played. Uh, I kind of forgot 2014, 2016. In between those years, I played the first Little Nightmares, where the main character was still 6, and I was like, you know what, this is fun. And then 2021, Little Nightmares 2 came out, and I was like, yo, this is fun. So yeah. Okay, so this next question is by Ava Rock. So the first one is that if you ever have a chance to do a collab with another anonymous YouTuber, who would it be? Corpse Husband, 100%. So yeah, his voice is just, well, you guys know what I mean. Next is, what or who inspired you to become an anonymous YouTuber? I'm a pretty private person. Like I don't like to reveal too much too fast when it comes to like socializing with friends or family and stuff. So no one, yeah, no one and nothing inspired me to become an anonymous YouTuber. And I was like, you know what if I don't show my face, like these role play, like all of these role play ASMR artists, like they don't show their face, why should I show mine? Okay, you know. So yeah. What's your favorite video game? Little Nightmares, of course, the first one and the second one. Dark Deception, of course, and Yandere Simulator. Yandere Simulator, of course. And I can't pick one. I can't pick one. Okay, those are like my top 3: Little Nightmares, Dark Deception, and Yandere Simulator. Okay, last one. Would you open like a PO box so fans can send you stuff? I mean, my bedroom is kind of like tight already. Like I got a lot of stuff in there. I don't like cleaning my room. So yeah, okay, I don't want to have, you know, that would be nice. Okay, that would be nice if you guys would like to send me gifts and stuff. But no, I'd rather not like have more stuff to like, you know, make my, but you know, to make my room like tighter than it is. So yeah, it's not really that roomy in there. So but yeah, at least I'm comfortable. So yeah. Actually, not exactly a PO box, but in every description box of my videos, I put my PayPal there. You know, if you guys would like to send donations, donations are very appreciated. I mean, you don't have to, but very appreciated. You guys can send it to my PayPal. PayPal me /slASMRey. The transfer link is right on my description box in every video. So yeah, remember, you guys don't have to, but they're very appreciated. Okay, this next question is by this guy. Yeah, I can't really pronounce that. Okay, have you ever played Limbo or Inside? If you did, play them, rate them from 1 to 10. No, I've never heard of these games before, actually, but I consider it a recommendation. Okay, this next question is by Fire Dragon. Do you ever plan on adding more characters so they appear more often in videos, or is that only going to be sometimes? I mean, sometimes in my audios I put like featuring 7 or featuring 5, aka Raincoat Girl, or featuring the bullies or various characters and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes I put the teacher. Sometimes I put, okay, there was once when I put those glitching remains and stuff like that. So yeah. Next question is by Heavy1526. I may seem a bit basic, but what made you want to start doing ex-listeners, especially Little Nightmares ones? Okay, when I started this channel, I was interested in ASMRs, and I discovered roleplay ASMRs. I've seen other video games such as Danganronpa, Yandere Girls, Doki Doki Literature Club, and all that, but I have never seen not once, not even one ASMR about Little Nightmares. How about a mono roleplay? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be the first. And and thanks to all of you guys, it's probably the best decision I've ever made in my life. I started it with my first Little Nightmares ASMR of all time. Mono came back. Mono came back from scavenging. Yeah, from scavenging in the rain, and you guys loved it. I loved making them. So yeah, I'm so happy that you guys love my work. Okay, so last question is by Anonymous, and this one was actually sent to my email. Okay, so the first one is, how would you describe Mono and Seven's relationship? Okay, so in my school AU of my ASMR audios, I made Mono and Seven like best friends. Actually, four of them are best friends: Mono, 6, 7, and 5, aka Raincoat Girl. And in my school AU, I made Mono and Seven in the same soccer team, you know, the school sports team. And Mono is currently the captain. I mean, it's usually one of the bullies, but yeah. Describe Mono and Seven's relationship. They're best friends, but you know, 6 and Mono like are closer. I mean, is there a difference between best friends and close friends? I don't know. So yeah, that's how I describe Mono and Seven's relationship. They're bros. Yeah, they're bros. And this next one, how do you plan on doing the tickle fight audio? If you guys don't know what this person means, this is the person that requested this audio right here in my teaser trailer. I am not going to reveal that. Like, how does it start and what parts that will be tickled? Okay, that question, yeah, I am not answering that. Okay, so yeah. How long does it usually take for you to edit a video? Around 2 to 4 hours. Like, I want to make my ASMRs as perfect as possible, so I edit them. Like, the longest one was like 4 hours, and the fastest one were finished in 2 hours. And there was this one time when I finished it in one take, so it required like little editing. Okay, so yeah. Have you watched the movie Turning Red? If so, what do you think of it? It's a very fun movie. I love Fort Town, but I've never met nobody like you. Had friends and I've had buddies. It's true, but they don't turn my tummy the way you do. I wonder how Mono sounds when singing that song. I've never met nobody. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm a horrible singer. And that's it. That was my Q&A, guys. My Q&A for 1K. Again, I thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I love you guys, and I love Mono as much as you guys do. If you guys love Mono, well, and Little Nightmares or ASMRs in general, please subscribe, comment down below, whatevers, and like this video. And feel free to explore my channel for more ASMR audios, and stay tuned for future audios. So yeah, guys, I'm still so happy. Like, I could be squealing like a little girl when I saw that that I've reached 1,000 subscribers. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you all so much, and laters. Mwah.